And that's it. Thank you for joining us.
And cut.
Excellent. Oh, hi there. We're continuing our series on a peek behind the scenes on some of the sets. Oh, you're coming in close here, eh? We are up here in north of Toronto at Burman's sister's house. She's got a beautiful house here, and we're using it as a location to film some videos for our upcoming new course that's coming in a couple of weeks. So we're doing some pieces to camera, hint, hint, and we thought we'd give you a look at the little setup that we have here. We are in her living room / kitchen here. We've got Eric Chan on camera, and let's just take a peek on how he's lit things, and we'll go over and talk to him about the camera. I guess he's got, what is this, your backlight here?
That's right.
Backlight, what you'll notice is everything is bounced again. He's from the Chi School of Lighting, I think. Nice bounced light, softens everything up. That's just our little aperture LED light there on a massive skinny stand there, bouncing up off the ceiling. If you come over here, he's got one of our LED lights. This is interesting. He's got it down on the floor, and it's bouncing off of this reflector to give us some, I guess your key light would be here, or what is this?
Just a little bit of a small fill.
A small fill. He was particularly concerned about my chins, so he wanted to fill those in. Now, this is not what the union would want to see us, but we're using a Ronin case. That's our Steadicam. We're using the case to kind of hold that up. So that's probably not what you really want to do, but we didn't bring any sandbags or apple boxes today for this shoot. We're just a quick shoot here. So I'm on a lav mic, and I'm standing here, and I'm doing a piece to camera here. Here's the thing. Burman is also in the shot, but right now Burman's behind on the iPhone there. We're just filming this on an iPhone. There he is. And so there was 2 of us in the shot, and we had 2 lav mics. Now, what are we shooting with today?
We are shooting with your Sony A7S Mark II.
The Sony A7S. He'll go over there and give you a peek. The problem with the Sony A7S, it's a beautiful camera, but it's only got 1 microphone input. So we are actually running 2 Sony A7Ss. This one is set up over here as well, but we're not using it. It's a wide shot. We might do a clap and sync them up, but really my audio is going to be recorded on here, and Burman's audio is going to be recorded on there. It's a bit overkill, but I didn't bring my Zoom recorder, and we had 2 cameras, so we just decided to set it up like this. We're really not going to use the video from this shot. It's pretty much just audio. Okay, let's talk to Eric here. So we're doing a piece to camera. What lens have you got on here?
So we were just finishing up your close-ups. So because of that, we swapped over to the 70-200 2.8 lens.
Excellent. What did you shoot the 2-shot with?
So for the wide shot, we were using a 24-70 2.8 lens.
That's a nice lens.
Very nice.
Very nice. What were you set there? What was your zoom at? Were you shooting at like a 50 or a 35 kind of? Do you remember?
I'm not exactly sure, maybe around 50.
Yeah.
But just for depth of field wise, I didn't want to be too shallow, just because you guys like to kind of do a little bit of movement, a bit, keep you guys sharp. So I stuck it within the 3.2 to 3.5 aperture range, just so it's not too shallow, just because you guys would be too out of focus, but still gets that depth of field for you guys.
At the what? The
2.8 is as shallow as possible. But then you guys would be really easily out of focus.
So you moved it to
3.5.
3.5.
That's right.
3.5 around there, and then would you sort of compensate with the ISO or?
Due to the Sony and the picture profile you guys like to shoot at.
Shooting flat.
Shooting flat, the space for the ISO is always at 1600.
That's pretty high. Yeah.
So it's pretty high. So it compensates for a lot of light. I don't know if you guys can notice, but a lot of my bounce lighting isn't really bright.
No, it's very soft.
Yeah, very soft. It's not even very harsh. So even with this, I'm bouncing off the ceiling, and it's plenty of light. When you guys get this finally edited and out, people will notice it's actually well lit, but in reality, it's actually not that bright.
Is that because of these cameras? This camera's just great at low light and everything?
It's low light, and plus the flat feature, you already at
right.
1600 ISO.
It's up there.
And so it kind of pushes everything up.
And I see this is your key then here. Would this
That's
be the
correct.
key? And it's just bounced up. That's that LED falconized light. It's totally dimmable, and you can change the color temperature as well. What color temperature are you shooting at today?
It's set at, if I can actually check right now, at 5,000.
5,000.
And
So
it's because a bit of mixed lighting around. I have this set at 52.
Okay.
That's standard daylight, which sits around 56. You got ambient lights. We have some other different lights in the background that gives it a little tint. So I'd set it at 5,000 just because I felt looking at it was a very comfortable look.
Okay, great. And let's see, we got a Manfrotto tripod. Which one have you got here? This is a very nice one.
This, I don't remember the model number, but
okay.
It's a very good standard video tripod to use.
Great for traveling.
Very good for traveling.
It goes, I mean, there's no middle bar. You see the other ones that I have, there's the middle bars there, quite a thick, bulky head. This one folds up nicely. Yet, here's the key to a good tripod. You've got to be able to have some access to balance the head. A lot of tripods don't have these. Some of them just have the legs, and you've got to use the legs to get it level. That's a pain in the butt. This one is great. It's got that right there.
And it also scopes up and down.
Yeah.
So it also, if you're in a rush, you don't have time to readjust all your legs, you can simply just release. You can go up higher if you need to just go up a little bit.
Yeah.
And bring it back down.
Without fooling with all the
Fool around
legs
too much, lock it off, and you're good to go.
Nice. Perfect. Then we've got our teleprompter. This is a secret little tool here. This is Burman's. What do we got here, Burman? This is the Glide Gear make.
That's correct.
Model. This one is really great for traveling too. I use one by the Prompter people, which you might see sometimes. But we're using the Glide Gear one now, and this is really great for travel. It folds right up, very, very narrow. It does have some limitations though with lenses. You can only push so far with how long the lens you've got in there and where it's positioned. And then the iPad with Teleprompt Plus, which is the standard software that we're using. So there you go. Oh yeah, we do have a little bit of makeup. Burman had a little shine today, and so we did have to touch him up. Don't be afraid of having to use this. And if you're like a gentleman, you just put a little bit on just to get rid of some of the shine. You don't have to do full-on makeup or anything. Just keep it natural, right? Keep it natural, keep it clean. I think that's it. All right, so I gotta go back. I gotta do another take here. So we'll see you later. Hope you enjoyed this. Let us know. Share it. Leave a comment in the comments. See ya. All right, where are we here? I can't see. Where are my glasses? All right.